Alrighty, you guys. How are we doing today, Z-Tribe? Hope you all are doing well on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday evening. We're so you get Rumble chat pulled up here. I'll get ready to go. I got distracted sitting there talking about semantics with people and how people are being fucking stupid about talking about immigrants versus fucking settlers. Me just like, fucking people are stupid, but like, shouldn't have done that. Should have just left it. In all honesty. One of them things where I'm like, man, people are fucking stupid. Oh, let's talk about somebody's like this. This is literally what this is. It's like, there's no difference really between immigrants and settlers. Settlers and immigrants, the only difference is one in book definition says permanently staying in places when moving to a foreign place. They literally both mean the fucking same thing. By book definition. Yes, settlers means building stuff. What's up, Dread? How are you doing? But like, no. Settlers and fucking immigrants are literally just two terms that mean people that move to a foreign land. Like, it's just more modern fucking bullshit about it. You feel like immigrants can sit there and go and settle upon a land and be settlers and build things from scratch. Like, half the people are also, building the shit that are immigrants. I'm just saying. Yes, Shred, obviously, dude. I have the biggest problem with immigrants. 100%. Not at all defending them. No. Alright, we got Rumble's chat there. But, fucking people and semantics. About immigrants and settlers means, like, you guys are fucking being stupid. Like, there's not really much of a difference between them. But anyways, though, I just do, Tread. I don't know, man. There's just something about them. They're different, I don't like difference. Not one bit. But, we're going to go ahead and see what Benny Johnson recorded here, his team did for the JFK file, so that we can get a thing. No, that's what I'm saying, Dread. Like, it's built by immigrants slash settlers. People are just fucking, like I said, they're blinded by semantics. Like, and their stupidity of their frustration with what's going on in the world currently. Like, mind you, I'll give people credit. Did it say modern immigrants, eat the fruits and all that? But I'm like, half of the modern immigrants are the ones building our nation alongside, American or Native Americans. You feel me? Like natively born Americans. What's up, Mr. Colin? How are you doing, bro? Also, you put the exclamation point beforehand. You're going off of political correctness fucking abbreviation or punctuation. Alright. Let's see here. So, go to the recording page. Don't need to see that. There we go. I don't know why that happened, but Mercury retrograde, fun time. It means, like, because I haven't recorded on this and I don't even know how long. I wonder why it's not working, Mr. Colin. Normally does. Oh, it's because I'm on the recording page. That's why. But how are you doing, though, Mr. Colin? Let's see here. We'll go ahead and get that light turned on first off. And then Benny Johnson. Give him a view on Rumble because Rumble is better. He's like, which fucking channel is it on? He has two fucking Rumble channels. I'm confused. Okay, that's a 2-hour stream. Okay, so it must be on the other one then. No, I'm in the process of right now, Mr. Colin. So we might have found a place. We'll have to see. Oh, man, I gotta go on YouTube? I have to go to CensorTube for this? Boo. Boo. What? Why that? Oh, I think I know why. They did the live thing because fucking, whatchamacallit. They edited out some stuff, I take it, because all the tech issues were happening at the time. That, and then when you go into YouTube here. Yes, I'm obviously hallucinating. I don't have YouTube chat at all, Mr. Dread. I've tried the fucking multi-chat on the side of the screen here, but it doesn't always work. I also don't want to have it on there when I'm recording, though, too, so that's also another thing. Let's see here.
issue.
Alrighty. Let's see. So, actually, you know what? I really should make a screen where it's like I got the left column or like the right column pictured off and I have my stuff on the side there. But I'm just going to do this. This works. Alright, so let's see here. Pot marijuana. I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to that. I do occasionally. It just depends on my mood. Alright, but we'll go ahead and see what they released from the JFK files. It's actually something decent. You feel me? Not like the fucking the first release of the Epstein files, which is literally just the flight logs. Oh, fair enough, Mr. Dredd.
Benny, just 7 years after JFK
Let me know if that's
was
too
shot
loud,
and killed
chat.
on camera in Dallas. President Richard Nixon hauled his CIA director into the White House and demanded to know who shot John, saying that he must know which American intelligence agencies were involved.
Fair enough. That's what's up, Dredd. Dre, are you talking about my volume, my mic volume, or like the volume on like the video? It's low. Okay.
He says that this
Is that better, Dredd?
American intelligence agencies were involved.
What's up, LA?
He says that this is going to become a vigorous issue because what the government had done up to that point made absolutely no sense. Their investigations were lies. Back then, the blood was still fresh. There were so many people still alive inside of the
What's up, Jebediah?
communities that created this assassination environment, and Nixon knew exactly where to find them. He went directly to the CIA and demanded to know who shot John. Did Nixon know about the documents that have now been released by the National Archives? Certainly he did and would have. And in the brand new release by the Trump administration
Fair enough,
of
Colin.
some 30,000 of promised 80,000 documents, or about halfway there, you're starting to see a constellation created, a mosaic, if you will, about what actually happened with the assassination of John F. Kennedy, who's to blame, and some dirty tricks that will seem not too old, but very familiar. Let's begin with exactly...
In case you didn't hear me earlier, Jebediah, I did say hello.
What we know and what we don't know. What we know about this document drop is that there is no smoking gun. So there are haters on the internet saying, wow, there's not like a record that says agent number 3629, Agent John Smith, was the one that pulled the trigger on the grassy knoll. And here's where he lives. And here's a copy of his fingerprints and his DNA. No, that doesn't exist.
Why the fuck would it exist like that? You think they're just gonna openly say that? Again, Dredd? It's already fucking decently loud. I can see it.
Exactly why
I'll turn up a tad bit more.
that doesn't exist.
Is that more? Is this loud enough, Dredd?
Hundreds of pages of records, and there are thousands of entries, and there are 30,000 records specifically released. Here we go. This is like
I just want to make sure that fucking... Oh, no, it should be fine.
There you go. Some ink stains right there. This is what it looks like. And these documents have been gone over.
You can hear me breathing. Okay.
Sharpest autists on the internet. So while it doesn't involve a smoking gun, it does involve an enormous amount of interesting information. And so those telling you that it is a disappointment are lying. And those telling you that it 100% points to one person at one agency, they're also lying.
He is telling the truth on that, by the way. Like, it definitely was not just one agency. This was a collusion between multiple different agencies inside the intelligence community, or like various intelligence communities from like different countries, etc. Because I'm gonna argue still to this day that Russian intelligence was involved with this, or rogue Russian intelligence, much like the CIA being rogue.
But what it does is it creates what will seem to you a very familiar constellation.
But thank you though, Dread. I appreciate you. I just don't want the fucking volume to be too loud over the video so you guys can't hear me.
Security failures with a intended result. Let me immediately dispatch somebody saying, there's nothing here. Oh, really? Here's Operation Mongoose files that we've never seen before. The CIA admitting that they have plans for agricultural sabotage and biological agents using bioweapons to control not only the weather, but also bring about regime change.
Huh, shocker there. Huh. Wonder if that has anything to do with what we eat half the time and half all of these ultra-processed foods, which are, strangely enough, cheaper than all the organic stuff and has 5 times more ingredients in it. I wonder.
If they're willing to do this, what won't they do? Well, would you look at that? The introduction of biological agents, which would appear to be natural in origin. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Really makes you rethink COVID here. This would produce regime change in another country or in this country. Is that what they did in 2020 with the release of COVID-19? Yes, exactly. That is what they did. It goes into great detail about the overthrow of other governments using unions like the AFL-CIO. And
so that's another thing that the CIA is notorious for, you guys, or the intelligence community in general. They have literally sat there and usurped other democratic regimes or other places of power with unions or like some form of a rebel or terrorist base group, so that way they can get, you know, the resources from the land or vice versa. Like there's a specific freaking whatchamacallit, Air Force document. I can't remember what event it was called or like agenda. But literally I saw the paperwork talking about how they were, you know, taking out a dam basically to flood out a whole village so they could scrap it for all the fucking precious metals and everything that were underneath it. But so don't put it against the CIA or American intelligence communities to sit here and, you know, do stuff like that and train terrorist groups or rebellious regimes or radical regimes in other countries like the I don't know, Al-Qaeda or Hamas, etc. Which actually Israel trained Hamas, by the way, just so you guys are aware. Bit of irony there, isn't it?
And also using biological warfare, plans for induced.
Oh, and there's also stuff in here about Israel being involved with Kennedy's assassination potentially. So maybe that's part of the reason why they held out stuff for so long too.
The failure of crops will be submitted by February 15th. This is Cuba in this instance, but there are other instances where you can see that the CIA is operationally overthrowing governments and using specific tactics. You don't see everything because, well, we have documents that prove.
Them rowdy Mexicans, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with the JFK files, man. By rowdy Mexicans, do you mean the fucking Venezuelan fucking gang members and stuff like that? Or like the cartel gang members?
How they destroyed all of the evidence. Something that makes it very difficult when you're talking about the assassination of an American president, knowing that they had these protocols in place. JFK files, CIA enforced complete document control, no paper trail left at all. Declassification routing slips from the CIA Western Hemisphere Cuba Operational Group shows orders that recipients to destroy cover sheets after review. Reports were
Mexicans
reserved for the.
I feel like you just fucking with me now, man. But hey, you never know, man. There could have been multiple governments involved for all we know. But I'm still gonna lean heavily on CIA was heavily involved with a, treasonous act. So we don't take kindly to Mexicans in these there parts. Fucking border hoppers. How dare they hop over my nicely built wall? No. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm more leaning towards Russian intelligence, Israeli intelligence, and, the rogue CIA or the Majestic 12.
Were effectively routed, hand carried, destroyed. No mistakes, no loose ends. Recipients were warned improper filing or unauthorized retention was forbidden. They'd straight up kill you if they found that you were backstabbing them.
I mean, just because it's in Texas doesn't mean it was necessarily done by Mexicans. I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, what John F. Kennedy's investigator of the CIA found. Arthur Schlesinger, who's a historian and an intellectual, was tasked with JFK and investigating the CIA. And his warning was that the CIA has grown powerful and reckless, running its own government, a state within a state, he calls it, saying that the CIA has its own military, its own air force. It outnumbers U.S. diplomats. Covert ops are shaping U.S. policy without presidential approval. Iran, Guatemala, Cuba. Failed secret wars that were intended to start World War III.
Huh. Wonder if that's what's going on right now. Given how pro-war we've been lately with Ukraine and everything else, and then China. Good old China. We just want to start a war with, one of the strongest nuclear powers under good old Joe Biden, or puppet strung Biden Joe. Puppet strung Biden Joe. My brain. You guys get the point. Yeah, well, yes, I've heard Cuba. Open source. I was taught about it in Fidel Castro in school, you feel me? And the communism of Fidel Castro, also propaganda about Cuba as well, too. But I know a decent amount about it. I've heard it's a nice place. Like, it's got quite a, good people there. It's beautiful. I don't know. I've heard people talking about Cuba. They've generally said nice things about it. History books, they don't like it here in America, however, though. At least the ones I grew up with. But I give people a chance to, prove themselves first. Oh, yeah.
The British intelligence service operates under strict control, but the CIA runs completely and totally unchecked. They can create a world within a world. Kennedy was warned about this in 1961. Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. We've never.
Oh, by the way, Kennedy was assassinated after his peace talks, talking about dismantling the intelligence apparatus and the CIA and secret societies and abolishing secret societies completely. So, yeah, put two and two together, you guys. It wasn't very long afterwards. I'm just saying.
Never seen these files before, but they're called the Schlesinger files, 15-page memo.
They weren't very fond of them, secret societies, well, corrupt secret societies, and the intel or the blob.
Calling for JFK to break up the CIA. And he was planning on doing that in his second term. He wouldn't see that second term, even though he was rocketing through to a guaranteed re-election in 1964. They found somebody to take care of that. They found a CIA agent named Lee Harvey Oswald. Look at this. According to Lee Harvey Oswald's Marine commander in Japan, Harvey Oswald was in the Marines, stationed in Japan. The Marine commander said, no. Lee Harvey Oswald was a CIA agent. He was recruited by the CIA while he was working for me in the Marines. They got to this guy. Shut this down fast, but there's the document. Lee Harvey Oswald was a CIA asset, and that the CIA was warned, along with the State Department, time and time again, about what would happen. They were warned that Lee Harvey Oswald was going to assassinate JFK, that Lee Harvey Oswald would himself get killed. 30 and 45 days from these events happening, there are documents here that say, yes, this is what happened.
So, ironically enough, Benny Johnson does bring up the fact of the matter. This is eerily similar to what happened with Trump too. Whether or not that's for nefarious purpose and for staging, I'll leave it up to speculation for you guys. But it's very ironic because it's literally the same situation with Ryan Ruth and what's his name, Matthew. Basically, both times the intelligence community was warned pretty heavily of all that stuff going on, and they did nothing. This was all prior to Trump's election and everything like them. They got warnings and stuff, and oh no, it's fine. He's a felon, 72 felonies, and he's got a gun, and very anti-Trump and everything like that, and donated heavily to the liberal party. He's also Ryan Ruth is a CIA asset. I'm just telling you guys. But yes, Mr. Collin, mind altering programs. We literally currently live in the byproduct of Project MK Ultra and all the shit the MI6 did, and back around the same time period too. It didn't close with no results. It's bullshit because we're seeing all the results of it right now. Because of how much, like, subliminal messaging is literally the prime example. What they do in Project MK Ultra, they sat there and fed people's minds over and over again with the same message while they were on psychedelics. And they also just repeatedly fed the same audio recordings into their heads with fucking, football helmets strapped to their head with freaking built-in, headphones. And just kept playing over and over again to sit there and try to brainwash them and become the perfect Centurion candidates, or, the drones, basically. Which a lot of people are drones right now. They haven't awakened yet, so they don't realize it.
And they ignored it. It makes you wonder. Kind of like the FBI ignoring President Trump's would-be assassin, Ryan Ralph, when he had illegal firearms, when they were warned of him, when he was behaving like a complete criminal sociopath, doing all these very mysterious actions with foreign governments, just like Oswald.
I got you, Colin.
It's almost like they set up a system to fail. And that's really...
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Much love.
Check this out. The CIA was watching Lee Harvey Oswald. They have tapes of him. Where are those tapes exactly? Here are the tapes. They were spying on Lee Harvey Oswald, their former agent. This is how Lee Harvey Oswald got to Russia. How do you think Ryan Ralph got to Ukraine all those times? Remember, he was kept going to Ukraine even though he's dead broke?
Yeah.
Lee Harvey Oswald is the same situation. He's a complete loner, a complete loser. But they were surveilling him and his entire family. Photos of him in Red Square. How'd he get to Russia exactly? It's our CIA, man. And Lee Harvey Oswald apparently met Jack Ruby just weeks before the assassination.
And there is plenty of evidence talking about Jack Ruby being Oswald's killer several times. Over and over again. Thank you, Mr. Collin. I appreciate you. Much love. But yeah, no. There is plenty of evidence talking about Jack Ruby fucking being Lee Harvey Oswald's killer. I remember that. That name I definitely remember. And people talking about it a lot. From that time period and, when I was a kid.
What did they do? Mr. Lee Harvey Oswald will be killed after he kills Kennedy. Would you look at that? They knew each other. There was no connection. Now there is a connection. That's really strange. Also, what's really strange is, of course, the reactions right after Lee Harvey Oswald was killed. Lee Harvey Oswald constantly told media, when he was allowed to appear before cameras, which was just seconds at a time, that he's a patsy. That he didn't kill Kennedy. That he didn't shoot those shots. That he wasn't the one who was firing in the Texas School Book Depository or anywhere else. We never got to hear the full story. We never got to hear any interviews at all because he was killed. Well, the FBI was really happy about that result. Strange for a law enforcement investigation. Just hours after Jack Ruby killed Lee Harvey Oswald, FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover demanded a quick public report to stop conspiracy theories from spreading.
Mind you, that was around the time they literally coined the term conspiracy theories. Because J. Edgar Hoover is the one who fucking coined that term, you guys. Like, to make it to where if you questioned the intelligence apparatus or the system, that you be labeled as a loony conspiracy theorist or a crazy man. Like, that's why they did that, because they didn't want you questioning the government, because then they wouldn't have power and control over you. Like, that's exactly why the fuck they made that term, you guys. You guys don't. So many people don't understand that. So, like, don't think you're a conspiracy theorist just for questioning the fucking government. Like, they made that specifically for that fucking reason. And I really don't fuck with J. Edgar Hoover a lot. Like, I really fucking don't, man. Everybody in their right mind had every logical reason to sit there and doubt the fucking government, because they knew that they were lying, because they were not brainwashed and fucking, a byproduct of Project MK Ultra.
Hoover wrote that there is nothing further in the Oswald case except that he is dead. Nothing to see here, right? Yeah. He wanted to ensure the public believed that Oswald acted alone. The memo showed that the FBI was frustrated that Oswald's murder left them without a chance to get more answers. Oh, really? Well, sure doesn't seem that way. The CIA was very nervous about both Italian and Russian reports saying that they killed JFK. Doth protest too much, huh? A newly declassified memo reveals the CIA monitored an Italian communist publication that accused the U.S. intelligence agencies of orchestrating the JFK assassination. The Russians, in fact, warned of heightened assassination attempts against JFK in the weeks leading up to it, and lo and behold. It's very strange, isn't it? What's also strange, and this isn't a new document, but it is a document that is getting a lot of publication now, is a secret report about CIA agent and World War II hero Garrett Underhill, who the day after the assassination of John F. Kennedy fled Washington, D.C., saying that he'd uncovered that a CIA splinter group was responsible for the assassination.
And like I said, in my mind, the Majestic 12, which that literally is one of the first things to sit there and go rogue, or it's basically a stem off of that, because the Majestic 12 did not like Kennedy at all. Like, he was going to dismantle all the power and control that they had, which was ridiculous. But so we'll go and look through it. So basically, Gary Underhill was very nervous when this happened too, by the way, you guys. So it says the day after the assassination, Gary Underhill left Washington in a hurry. Late in the evening, he showed up at the home of friends in New Jersey. He was very agitated. A small clique within the CIA was responsible for the assassination, he confided, and he was afraid for his life and probably would have to leave the country. Less than 6 months later, Underhill was found shot dead in his Washington apartment. The coroner ruled it a suicide. So J. Garrett Underhill had been an intelligence agent during World War II and was a recognized authority on limited warfare and small arms. A researcher and writer on military affairs, he was a first name basis, or he was on a first name basis with many top brass in the Pentagon, so like many intelligence officers. He was also on intimate terms with a number of high-ranking CIA officials. He was one of the agency's own people who performed special assignments. At one time, he had been a friend of Samuel Cummings of Interamco, the arms broker that numbers among its customers the CIA, and ironically Klein Sporting Goods of Chicago, from whence sick. I think this is sick. The mail order Carsano allegedly was purchased by Oswald. Or basically the firearm. Mind you guys, also, by the way, Benny Johnson will go in and talk about this, because I did watch part of his live stream and he's taking bits and pieces out of it. But he talks about basically how they ruled it was a suicide, but he had 7 bullet shots to the back of his head. It's also kind of like the thing that happened with the ex-ChatGPT person or employee who was going to basically like expose Sam Bankman-Fried and ChatGPT for privacy violations. No, not this trip. More so, whatchamacallit, the copyright infringement that they were heavily violating and stuff like that. You feel me? Because same shit, different smell. Like, oh, he, suicide, but he had blood by the sink and then blood across the fucking floor. There's also a piece of hair, like a chunk of his hair missing, like piece of the scalp missing and stuff like that on the floor, and it was somebody else's. There's so many things about that. We can talk about that at a different time though. But literally, like, oh, it's a suicide, and the coroner's fucking lying out their ass, and they're an asset. You feel me? Or like corrupt.
He did this quite accidentally, but now he's going to be killed by the CIA. And then less than 6 months later, he was found shot in his own apartment, 12 times in the back of the head, and the coroner ruled it a suicide. You see, that's just
Oh, 12 times. My bad. My bad.
how these things work. J. Garrett Underhill had been an intelligence agent during World War II. He was a recognized authority on limited warfare and small arms. Kano style weapon. You got to know, right? The CIA's clandestine operation manual revealed. Document outlines CIA's meticulous profiling systems to gather biographical data, investigative information, and creating detailed dossiers on surveillance targets. This is stuff that they don't want out. This is a good release. This is fascinating stuff. It's very interesting.
Oh, by the way, shout out to all the people that have actually, went through the files and everything like that and posted this stuff too, because it does take time to get through it. So I appreciate all you guys that actually got this information out here, because 80,000 and continuing documents is quite a lot to go through. Like, I was getting tired just trying to read through basically the first synopsis, and the English that was a little confusing because it didn't make sense entirely. But no, so that, and I was also a little hungry too, so I was tired. But nonetheless, though, like, you could tell it was going to basically be a while before you got through to it. So basically, you having a team to help you sort through all of these documents is a huge, huge thing. And like, you basically need to, otherwise you're going to be reading for years to try to find this stuff. You feel me?
Double agents. The operational decision authorizing double agents of a foreign power will be coordinated with the counterintelligence staff, though no operational approval or provisional approval is required to create a foreign agent from a foreign power. And let's talk about foreign powers. Because Russia, their deep ties for Oswald to Russia and to Cuba, was that because he was being stationed there? Is this because they were creating a patsy? That's what I assume. They were creating the perfect patsy. Oh, it was the Russians. Oh, it was the Cubans. Don't ask too many questions. Oh, he was radicalized Marxist. Don't ask too many questions. Shut up. He's dead, right? Shut up. Don't ask. How about Israel? CIA assisting Israel in the development of nuclear weapons. Even prior to JFK's administration, JFK's attempts to stop Israel from developing the nuclear bomb was seen as an existential threat to Israel's existence. Yikes. Then, when it came to what gets redacted in these documents, CIA states, the only thing that we actually want redacted is the term Israeli, and Israeli intelligence. Yikes.
Yeah, they don't want you guys to know about that at all. It's because America and the intelligence community, like our military and our government, is very, very protective over Israel, even though Israel has violated so many fucking goddamn things and spied on us so heavily as like a society, and just violated American privacy heavily. You feel there's so many things that Israel has done that's not good to the American people, in addition to, like the people of Gaza and like Palestinians, the Middle East, etc. I'm not going to say, everybody's guilt free, because, well, Hamas has done some fucked up things too. But again, mind you, it's arguable that Israel sat there and did what they did so they could try to get, Gaza. Arguably turned on them though. But yeah, it's just like the U.S. with Al Qaeda. We trained them via Navy SEALs branches, from what I've been told and stuff like that, by people who worked in the military, and by also other people saying that we trained people like the Taliban, etc. So yeah, a lot of fucked up things happen in the Middle East, and Putin's also revealed that as well too.
CIA has no objections to declassification or release of information of this document except these words: Israeli intelligence. CIA requested that any mention of Israel be redacted from the JFK files. Israel is literally the only thing that they're requesting be redacted. Okay. So here's what we know. We know that CIA counterintelligence chief James Angleton marked the redaction of Israeli intelligence services in their cooperations with the CIA. Now, the reason for this may not be as nefarious as it seems, or maybe even more nefarious. Here's what we know: that the CIA assisted in
Whitney Webb, I'm pretty sure, has also mentioned James Angleton inside her books, One Nation Under Blackmail. Highly suggest you guys check them out. I still need to listen to the audiobooks and finish them, but they're pretty good. She's very spot on about things and how we've gotten to where we are and everything very well in depth. Highly suggest you check her out. She's a great investigative journalist.
in Israel getting a nuclear weapon. Now, Israel getting a nuclear weapon, especially just in the decade or two after the creation of the nuclear weapon, is a very scary prospect, because you don't want a bunch of nuclear bombs going around the world, and nuclear proliferation is a bad thing. But the CIA helped them smuggle the uranium out of America and into Israel. Processed uranium for the U.S. Navy is alleged to have been smuggled materials into Israel for the development of a nuclear weapon starting in 1961. Months before his assassination, Kennedy wrote a strongly worded letter to Israeli Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion demanding international inspections of his nuclear reactors to make sure that they're not creating a nuclear bomb. This followed Kennedy's 1961 directive for American inspections to verify that Israel was not developing nuclear weapons. Israel staged a fake control room and dummy installations to conceal its efforts from American scrutiny. LBJ allowed the Israelis to continue building their nuclear weapon. Kennedy didn't want it, for obvious reasons. This is the individual at the CIA who was responsible for the Kennedy assassination. I'm not sure, but certainly responsible for this clandestine nuclear program.
He looks like a fucked up motherfucker. He gives me the vibes of somebody you don't want to fuck with, or that's like a slime ball. But I can't say I'm shocked at all. Lyndon B. Johnson is arguably involved with JFK's assassination too. There's a lot of people that speculated that for quite a number of times too. That was one of the big theory, or like one of the big conspiracies basically, that Lyndon B. Johnson was involved in it. A lot of people speculated on that.
The Israelis. It's just an interesting depth level of deeper level, right, of understanding here of what's going on. And so, would you kill in order to, because the American president can really make your life a living hell if you're lying to him and if you're trying to create a nuclear weapon. Also, if the CIA, as has been established, is just going behind the back of the president and creating their own policy. The president doesn't want a nation to get a nuclear weapon. The CIA does want it to get a nuclear weapon for whatever reason. And so then you're at odds. Don't you immediately create like the biggest battle of the executive power in our lifetimes? Yes. Oh, absolutely. It's amazing what else we've learned. The CIA procuring female companions for Saudi and Muslim kings when he was here for a state visit. CIA personnel helped King Hussein, who was especially who was desirous of female companions during his Los Angeles visit. Not just
honeypots. Honeypots, you guys. I'm just saying, they're notorious for it.
that, not just the Saudis, but also the King of Jordan. They set him up with a Jewish starlet, is what he asked for. Okay. Then some of these documents show that Hollywood magic is being used to blackmail various world leaders. Man, what does that sound familiar?
Huh. Hollywood's involved? Huh. Shocker there. It's like they're involved with a lot of the crimes. And the, UFO cover-ups and the UFO agenda, as well as a whole bunch of other things. Like, I don't know, COVID. Remember good old brain. It means like I know who these fucking people are, but I don't watch the fucking shit. Like Stephen Colbert and fucking not New York Times. The Tonight Show. Stuff like that, you guys. They're heavily involved with it. They'll literally involve them to spread a message. And I think that why kill your foes when you can control your gods? Then you control all your enemies, like Tom McDonald says in his fucking song. It's so true.
Look at this.
It's Cloned Rappers, by the way. Good song.
These are the receipts that show that the CIA created a set in order to match a photograph of a room in Moscow. And then they hired actors to look like world leaders performing sex acts.
They do exist on the planet Ale. You look at it, there's so much evidence about it being around for thousands of years, but we're going to go back into the video, though. Glad that you're thinking that way. It's a good way to think, because it's true. It's a good way to, or like, it's at least a possibility, so I'm proud of you just for, having an open mind.
Acts with women, and they took photos of that. They made a short film that was delivered back to the CIA and stills that were delivered to the CIA in order to be sent to the nations and the leaders in order to blackmail them.
Oh, wow. I called it. Honeypot, you guys. It's straight up a fucking honeypot.
Boy, does this sound like Epstein? It's the exact same op. Here it is in black and white.
That's the CIA's stock and bonds, you guys. It's a honeypot traps and blackmailing. All over the place. Diddy's another prime example of it.
You're so stupid if you don't just read the documents. So they made this very short film of like a sex scene that involved a world leader and a woman who he shouldn't be having sex with. And then they use that film, they distribute it in the country of the leader in an attempt to embarrass him and hopefully, as a result, remove what was considered to be a very serious threat to national security. Dirty, filthy, diabolical. But it's right there in black and white. We live in a fake world. And we continue to learn that as we see time after time after time in these document releases, fake media companies that are started by the CIA. They're not real media companies. They're fake media companies.
Yeah. They're proxies of the fucking man and like corrupt rogue intelligence agencies. We released a short just earlier today talking about that on YouTube and Rumble, you guys, specifically about how the CIA has been proven to bribe the media and, completely fucking funnel money over to them and fund them so they don't promote stories, you feel me, or don't report on the truth about certain things, or that would basically expose them for their smear campaigns or their narcissistic bullshit. Which literally, like I said, our government is narcissistic, you guys. Like, our government is full of narcissists because of things like the CIA and the rogue, like, people that were, well, rogue leaders or, like, top-ranking officials within it that went rogue and did their own thing.
They just straight up say it. Political and psychological warfare. Radio broadcasting by the CIA. CIA radio broadcasting.
This is more than likely going to go into the idea of subliminal messaging that I told you guys about earlier, too, by the way. Like, constantly, repetitively putting, or, like, playing shit over and over again. And it gets stuck inside your head, like McDonald's commercials or all these fast food commercials. Why do you guys think you crave it so much half the time? Because you see it on the fucking television half the time. They call it programs because they program your minds. Like, I don't get cravings for half that shit anymore, you guys, because I'm not fucking seeing it 5 to 10 times plus a day. Shit, actually, like 20 plus times a day.
Techniques available to the CIA to control media, covertly directed broadcasting. We're telling radio stations what to play. They're also reading, of course, the mail back before a digital era. CIA was opening U.S. Postal Service mail being sent to Russia. Had 300 CIA staff indexing 250,000 names. A lot of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, let's just open every single letter that goes to Russia. Got it? Cool. I mean, what do you think they're doing to our text messages, right? How do you think they're using our cellular devices to spy? When you know, you know. And then they're using, of course, students as spies. The CIA was sending hundreds of agents into Cuba under the guise of being students. Visa. I wonder how much this is still happening. And in our country and to our country. And this brings me nicely along to this final little clip here that I think says perfectly what I'm trying to say here, and it does include Israeli intelligence, but it includes sort of tactics and braggarts about the tactics of what's going on here. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The real takeaway from these documents is that we live in a fake, media-controlled world, and that the bad actors that we always suspected in the JFK assassination are in fact the bad actors. That the government knew about the threats to JFK's life. They put him in a position, because who controls the motorcade? Who controls the motorcade for JFK? Who says you're going to sit inside of a limousine that's open air, that doesn't have a...
Okay, so the only thing about that, I will sit there and stop before he continues saying that. From what I recall being taught was that JFK demanded to have an open top despite what people were telling him. Now, mind you could argue that's also propaganda, but like knowing JFK and how patriotic he was and how against him, you know, some of the public was, he wanted to have the open motorcade so people could actually see him. You feel me? And like get the personal experience of it. But like it wouldn't shock me if they sat there and advised him to do that so they could sit there and, you know, use as a means to get him killed.
Have a bubble around it. You know, it's the 60s. Like, there have been assassinations for generations. Franz Ferdinand, I mean, multiple presidents assassinated. Of course, you don't drive them through without a bubble around of protection. They forced JFK into a kill box, much like they've done with Trump. And that's the real crime here. That's how you keep your fingerprints off it, right? You create the conditions for the killing. And then you say you shrug your shoulders. That's what the
fabricating evidence, or like what you call it, staging events to create the desired outcome, and then plausible deniability. It's another, you know, tactic of the intelligence community.
Documents really show. And they show that the world is very much a stage for these people, and they cast guys like Lee Harvey Oswald, right? They look for people, they cast them in these roles, and then they blame everything on them, and they say they knew nothing about it. But they did know about it. They were warned about the Kennedy assassinations. There was something very dark and nefarious going on with Jack Ruby. Somebody knew that Jack Ruby was going to go kill Oswald. They were all going to kill JFK. There are vested interests that are very heavy on the chessboard. Marxism, definitely. Mob actions, definitely. Like nuclear proliferation, absolutely. And this Mossad agent right here kind of explains, like, puts a bow on all of this. Whether it's the fake hotel rooms and the Epstein stuff that they were creating with world leaders, right? You can see it all there in the documents. Or like the biological weapons and the weather control, which are there in the documents as well. The death of the world leaders or the overthrow of these regimes, it all goes back to the same basic point, which is that they believe that they control the world. And that all the rest of us are just living inside of a fantasy, and they're actually the ones in charge.
Convince Hezbollah to buy this.
The Matrix.
Well, obviously, they didn't know that they were buying it from Israel.
Who did they buy it from, or think they were buying it from?
We have an incredible array of possibilities of creating foreign companies that have no way being traced back to Israel. Shell companies over shell companies who affect the supply chain to our favor. We create a pretend world. We are a global production company. We write the screenplay. We're the directors. We're the producers. We're the main actors. The world is our stage.
They're a global cabal. Like, literally from a Mossad agent, you guys. Literally revealing that they're a global cabal. Like, just say. Alright. That's it for that. But let me know what you guys think on the JFK files and stuff like that. And the MLK files and all they have to release. I haven't seen anything particularly on MLK's assassination yet, but like basically it connects the CIA to doing that too. Because, well, MLK posed a threat to their narrative because they were trying to use the race war game to sit here and, you know, control people and everything like that. and pit people against each other. Just saying. MLK was a serious threat too. Alright. But yeah, no, let me know if you guys think the CIA, or you're like me and you think the Majestic 12 is the rogue CIA intelligence agency that splintered off and caused the assassination, along with, you know, these elites of the world and the essentially the cabal that produces the sham that is half of the mainstream media, or the majority of the mainstream media in today's society. But yeet. We're gonna go out and play some games now. I think we might play some Marvel Rivals. That does not have bad. Alrighty. Anyways, though, Ale, if you're still in here, how are you doing today, bud? Tired? Fair enough. I can understand that. Did you run around the track today? Where in the fuck is my goddamn shit at for this? No? Fair enough. Alright, I'll go ahead and get some Marvel Rivals here real quick. That's assuming it's updated. If not, we'll go ahead and play, whatchamacallit, fucking Pokemon Unite. How are you doing, Miss Christina? I don't need pop-up ads. Better now? That's what's up, bud. Good shit. I'm doing pretty decent, Christine. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. How's your boyfriend doing? How's his time at his new job doing? Also, or going. Also, have you found a new job at all yet? Question mark, since the last time we talked about it. Okay, Marvel Rivals is updated. So, go ahead and do this real quick. Good, glad to hear it. Is he enjoying his job? That's ultimately what matters the most, you feel me, is that he enjoys his job. Because people work at jobs they don't enjoy enough. Like I said, I'm sitting here working so I don't have to do 9 to 5s anymore and just basically manage my own shit and, you know, manage my own company. Don't have to worry about fucking people being pushovers, etc. when it comes to management. Because that's the issue I have right now is people basically being a little bit or like decent amount of a pushover at times. From at least my perspective and what I've seen. You feel me? Part job your next month or in May. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. You should look into investing in passive forms of income. Like, the digital asset market's really going to grow, Christina. That's something really good to, you know, get about it. Fair enough. Does he work, like, third shift or something? Or what hours does he work? But, you know, just remember, crypto's dipping right now, so it's a great time to invest because that's, in the next 5 to 10 years, that's literally going, it's already very close to being a $1 trillion asset, so. Just saying, good time to get invested in it now, you feel me? It's not private like it was anymore, but it's still a good decentralized form of currency, though. You just have to pay attention, make sure it doesn't get manipulated like half the other things out there, you know? Like the stock market. But it is a free market thing, so, like, people will liquidate the market, though. So you just gotta remember that. And, you know, always educate yourself before making investments, obviously. All right. I'm going to go grab my controller real quick, you guys. I will be back momentarily. But fair enough, though, Christina. So it's probably first shift or... Generally, it's first or third shift, I believe. Or not third shift. My brain's trying to remember what the shifts are, because second shifts like the 9 to 5 generally. First shift's early morning, like 6 a.m. or higher. And third shift's like 1 to 2 a.m. And I don't remember if there's a fourth shift. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. But alright, I'll go and get in some games here real quick. 200 points for free, or credits for free. Let's go. Woo. Damn, nobody's online? Unfortunate. Well, guess we're going in solo. We'll have to try a game of quick play first with the Human Torch before we go into the fucking comp. I do like the Human Torch quite a bit. He's pretty fun.
Oh shit.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Thank you, Odin. I would ask you for a light torch. Oh boy. all be. Okay, fair enough. Now it makes sense. You been playing Pokemon at all, though, Miss Christina? Have you gotten Suicune yet, too? I forget. Fair enough. No, fuck this shit, I'm out. Watch out, Raccoon behind us. Oh, he got me with the fucking goddamn beam. Unfortunate. I'm playing Friday. Fair enough. That's what's up, Christina. Ooh, let's go. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. Ooh, good song. But I don't find it staring in my face. So I'm stuck, it still reverberates. Wherever I go, I drag my coffin just in case. Right. Take that. Oh shit, I forgot I could do that.
Ooh, he's crazy.
Squirrel bitch is 1 on point center. She's dead. Do you have Suicune though, Miss Christina? Thank you there, or Jenna. Damn. Damn. He's looking at I thought that was fucking Invisible Woman. Shit, I was wrong. It's a pretty crappy spot there, Jenna. Do have my ult, by the way, you guys. I'd be able to get away with 5. We'll have to see. Watch the right side. Fucking suck my dick, Scarlet Witch. Thank you. I appreciate your rocket. Alright, got a support down. Alright, Iron Man's down. Go for a jab in the back line, you guys, if you can. Fucking Scarlet Witch. And 73% on my ult charge, too. Loki's on the right side point. Loki's half. Loki's dead. Eat my ass, bitch. Alright, let's go. I have my ult, by the way, you guys. Oh, fuck, I didn't hit B again. I'm gonna die. I'll have my ult when I come back up. I should pop my ult first. Squirrel bitch is dead. Can show you guys.
You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, I can do 5, but
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
looks like they're pushing right side. No. Oh, damn. I couldn't get on time. Oh, it's Iron Man that killed me, not the Punisher? Oh, better that happened, I guess. Penny's half, Penny's 1, Penny's 1, Penny 1. Good shit. Fucking goddamn it. Fucking how far does your range go, you fucking bitch? Goddamn. Oh, that's bullshit. It shouldn't go that far. Get the fuck out. Goddamn. Oh. Shit, bruh. Fucking halfway reminding. GG, you guys. Oh damn, nobody wanted the shellgun. Unfortunate. So I didn't realize shellgun was in there. Oh, Wild Farfetch Spirit Man wants to catch an X-Wish Point Poke Catch. Man, 10 deaths. That's not too bad. It's mainly because of the fucking whatchamacallit, the fucking Scarlet Witch. I think we're ready for comp. It means, like, I'm prepared for the toxicity. Oh boy, alright. So what you do today, though, Mr. Jebediah? She hasn't played since the beginning of this month. Then again, I also haven't played that much myself, neither. We do need to go inside the Poke Store and get more Ultra Balls, though. I have to do that here soon. So, Bella, can I get an ooh-woo? Ooh, damn, unfortunate, Jebediah. Also, Maven, are you the real Maven? Or are you just the Maven that says that you're the real Maven? 2 and 4 to 8 once I got...
That was so extremely cringe.
Hey, that was the goal, man. Did I feel like I succeeded in my mission.
I mean, to be fair, she is cringe, and her name is cringe.
Jesus.
She said thanks. She said, gee, thanks, man.
Hey, man, I don't care how cringe you are as long as you're a decent human being and we get a dub.
I fucking hope so.
Forgot I'm playing comp. I'll switch to fucking group. The realist? Fair enough. I'll fuck with that. My motto is you gotta keep it 1,000,000 fucking % real. So, I mean, I'm all about that. Alright, I'm gonna wall off right around... Well, I can't ping. Fucking, there we go. Around the bridge here. I recommend we just play choke around point. In general, works out pretty well this way.
I'm about to fucking die! I backed up into a wall like a retard.
Hey, I literally said I was gonna play choke.
Goku's wrath. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, I haven't played since they added that new spawn room. How useful.
I'm just gonna fall back. Alright. Hulk's one.
We are doing pretty bad.
Yup.
It's okay. I'm gonna fucking kill Iron Man.
Oh, that was my fucking stupid ass turn on my damn wall.
Bro.
I do have my ult, by the way.
Sick.
That didn't hit none of them. That's bullshit.
I'm surprised we do have one kill. Alright. This was a mistake. If I hide here, they won't notice.
Alright. Alright, Starkiller's dead. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that Iron Man. Playing hockey game, got my ass beat. Fair enough, Jebediah.
Oh.
Alright, let's see here. We're gonna need more damage, more than heals, if anything. I don't know if anybody else can play a shield tank and I can switch more damage. Okay, that works.
Friends call me Mark, or Steven, or Jake.
Are you playing the Blackhawks again, Jebediah, in your NHL game?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
How's I hanging there, cowards?
I tear through the cloud.
Alright, I'm gonna... What the actual fuck? Hulk's right by our spawn too.
Khonshu has his eye on you.
I'm gonna go flank. Goddamn. We ain't gonna talk about the chat. Women's hockey team is how? Oh, fair enough, Jebediah. Back to tank I go. Star-Lord's on our back line. There's one. How much time do we got left? A few seconds. Alright, so I can push up the main choke if you guys want to push the right side. I'll wall them off to distract them. If you want to give that a try. Drop for the ult. I do have my ult too, by the way. Thank you, Jeff. Iron Man swoop. GG, good trap. See you later, Jebediah. Appreciate your time, my bro. Much love. Well, at least it wasn't toxic. He's like, that's the positive about that game. God damn. I did 26k damage block too. All right. God damn, I don't like being in this rank. I really should play this game more. Well, more likely will when we move chat. Obi-Wan Kentucky? Jesus Christ. Oh, how are we doing, Mr. Maven? It's 2 games in a row. Oh, okay, so it's this map. Nice to have you, Mr. Rocket. Chip on the old shoulder. Alright, so I'm gonna try to wall off the middle column here as best as I can, or do my best to. If you guys want to push on the left side when I do, in that little side column or hallway, so it's be a move we can try. Well, Kalitzer Repeater Man wants to catch chat, exclamation point pokey catch. Oh, that motherfucker. God damn it. I can't even be mad. That was well placed. I fell for it. I'll go around the left side. Watch out for Spider-Man. He's gonna try to hit our back line. Doc Strange just one on the right side, and he's dead. I need to pay attention to what's in front of us. Alright, 2 seconds. Oh, damn, he fucking went over it. Doctor Strange is one. Doctor Strange is dead. That's two. That's two. Could I get heals, please, Rocket, by chance? But never mind. Good fucking focus. It's two. Punisher's one in the back. Oh, sorry, half in the back line. Pushing in. Watch out for the ult. He's dead. Go for Rocket. Rocket's half. Rocket one on the right side. Oh, my bad. Walling up point. No, that's not walling up point. Doctor Strange is half. Doctor Strange is one. Doctor Strange is dead. Penny, right side. I'm gonna wall off that section real quick. Not very good wall. Alright, Penny's walled off on the right side. Punisher's over here on the left side of the turret. I feel like I'm by myself, dude. Thank you for the heals. Penny's one. Penny's dead. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Spider-Man's on the flank. Spider-Man's dead. Oof, I'm down. No wall. No wall. Alright, Thor's walled off. Oh, never mind. Disregard. Spoke too soon. Watch out for the Punisher turret. We can be a bit more aggressive, you guys. This team's not the greatest. 'Cause as long as we keep them off the high ground, we'll be okay. Watch out, Spooderman. Unfortunate. Alright. There's one on the left side. There's half, I should say. Good respawn. Watch the top right. Yep. I figured I was gonna die because of that one. It's a good try. It's just gotta be a bit more aggressive with the push.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Are we happy about the JFK files being released to the chat? Question mark. Because I'll still have to read on the MLK files and stuff like that, because those are apparently released too.
It's Richard's, Namor, as you are well aware.
Alright, I'm gonna try to wall off in this middle section up here, you guys. And I'll do my best to wall off their spawn, which I don't think I'll make it for that one. But watch for Spider-Man, I'll try to push point probably. Thank you for the heals. I appreciate you, Good heals. Go for Star Killer, right next to you, Punisher. Oh, disregard. A little too late for that one. Fuck. Kenny was half on the left side by the choke there, where I just died out. I'm just gonna fall back and let him have this fucking corner. I need another healer, you guys. We have 3 damage. They're not even on objective. I'm ult at 80% right now, so I can wombo combo with somebody and like, well, never. Disregard. GG. Good try. So just gotta be more aggressive on the first stroke a little bit next time. The GG Mavon. Alright, let's see here. Tab. Hey, we got a positive KD that time. Let's go. Sheesh. Goddamn. Alright, una más, chat. Dude, I would have laughed if I got fucking Maven again. Nemours wet ankle. What the fucking hell?
Bro, is anyone else on like a 32 loss game streak?
I mean, it's bronze. I don't know what you expect. Half the people don't have mics.
Silver 1 back down to almost bronze 3.
Jesus. Yeah, see, there's a golden rule. After 2 losses, you just call her quits for the night, my guy.
Bro, I did that. I came back on and instantly lost the first game I joined. I was like, bro,
I would
2 levers instantly.
I feel like it's decided it's not meant to be. I'm just gonna go play something else. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I'm assuming you don't play tank. Since it's 0 tank ability.
I'm terrible at tanking, honestly. Like, literally awful.
I mean, you
I
did
get
put...
too aggressive and I just feed the enemy team.
Well, fair enough. I mean, you put 0 tank ability, so imagine you're not gonna play tank.
No. I'm so sick and tired of getting forced to play tank by other teams and then people whining because we lost.
I know.
I'm like, hello?
Yeah, no, I know. Trust me. Hi, I'm the person that plays tank just so I can get the fuck out of fucking lower ranks. He's like, I'm not a bad tank. I'll just play tank so we can win. It's amazing. If people have mics more and they communicate somewhat easily, it's not that hard to get out of bronze. Teamwork coordination goes a long way in lower elos. You just have to be semi-decent.
And I keep facing Smurfs, and it's driving me insane.
Well, that's fair enough. Zimbra, as soon as you said that, Chunky Monkey's like someone else's Smurf account.
hate it. I hate it.
Watch out for Punisher. Go to the left side, go left side.
I got him off his turret.
Good shit, good shit. I walled off the right
Got
side
him
there.
from my-
Be your tank Groot. Fuck, that was a bad wall. Jesus Christ.
Got Namor in back.
Ah! Damn. Well, Adber appeared when I want to catch chat. Exclamation point pokey catch. Yeah.
Okay, we need more damage than Mr. Fantastic to get rid of this soldier.
Will you place the fucking wall game? Goddamn. Punisher's dead. That's huge. That's huge. Push in. I'm walling off their healers.
Namor's attacking me from the roof.
Raccoon on the right side. Watch out. Good shit. Alright, I'm pushing up, pushing up. Rocket's dead. Pushing in again. Go for Moon Knight.
He's low.
Oh, bad wall, bad wall, bad wall. He's dead. Good shit. Place him all left side point. Good shit. Alright. Pushing up a little bit. Watch out for the ult. Or Bucky likes to overextend a little bit, it would seem. Watch out on the high ground on bridge. I do have my ult, by the way. If anybody wants a wombo combo.
I got swallowed.
Oof.
And he's a psycho jet. Took me off the edge with him to spit.
Bucky's one. Ooh, disregard. Bucky's not one. I'm dead. No Groot. Also, I am Groot. I'll make a push Jep in the back line there. That'd be fantastic. Their supports are very spread right in the back line, and somebody wants to push right on them. Fuck. I walked right into that.
Bucky's on me. He's got his ult. He's dead.
Good call. Good call. I'm not big on scrapping lately, but when I start, I don't stop. Bucky's in our back line. Nope. Oh, you fucking shit ass. You lucky fuck, Bucky. God damn it. I only have two. Oh, a healer.
Only 60 seconds left.
Drop the Bucky on far right side.
Moon Knight's in the back.
Okay, good call, good call. Moon Knight's one in front on payload. He's dead. Magneto's wedged. Ooh. Yeah. Ulting. Fuck. My battle.
Bucky got me somehow.
Who the fuck?
Little girl has ult again.
Damn, he plays good on shit.
Damn, somebody get there. No, 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 no. I was right there.
Unfortunate. Let me like it wouldn't let me switch. Let's see here. If any of you guys can play fucking either a tank or the Human Torch, should be fantastic. Alright, bet. I got you, Chunky Monkey. I'll do. No, that's not what the fuck I wanted to do. How are we doing though, chat? We doing decent? Are we beating our meat like Chris Brown's wife on a Friday night? Yup. Damn. Let's see if we can get this done right. Moon Knight's fucking hang around the damn rooftops. We worry. Come back up. Moon Knight's one, Moon Knight's one. Fucking shit, man. I keep getting melted.
Moon Knight got me.
Yeah, if I can just get rid of the fucking, what should I call it? Freaking Brain Punisher. Be square now. Because then I can focus Moon Knight a bit better. Fucking shit, man. Oh, so much for that idea. How close am I to my ult? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. 60% ult charge. Alright. I'll switch after my fucking ult gets popped. Oh, Moon Knight has his ult, by the way, you guys. He hasn't popped it. Good hold, good hold. That's some bullshit. I can't go that way.
I'm gonna try Namor because they're just soloing Squirrel Girl.
Bruh, fuck off, Moon Knight. Jesus fucking Christ. Moon Knight's in our backline again. He's still got his ult too, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna get up to point and pop my ult, and then I'll switch.
Never mind, Moon Knight ult's gone.
Fucking shit, man.
He's 31 and 5. He's carrying that team.
Oh, I know. He's accurate with his fucking shots. That's GG.
Sorry I cursed y'all. Have a good night.
You're good, man. You didn't do shit. Scoreboard. That might have been why. I had a feeling we didn't have a tank. I was like, Alright, chat, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. We'll probably raid Mr. Twisted Booty. Boop. Nope. Alrighty. Okay. So Mistress of Booty is playing Repo currently. But if you guys aren't already, if you want to see all of the conspiracy facts, check out our socials. We do upload to our long form content every other week. We switch between our main YouTube and our survival YouTube. So we'll be starting the survival YouTube here soon. But if you guys want to see all the conspiracy facts completely 1,000,000 fucking % real, raw, and uncensored, like things such as we talked about today, the JFK files or JFK/MLK files, and or I guess RFK as well too, RFK Senior. But feel free to check out quality ass shit. We had a video just released in the last week and a half, 2 weeks about the UFO disclosure and the Jersey drone situation, and how it's basically all the start of an agenda, or the UFO agenda, to get you guys paranoid and prep to just throw your money at the arms dealers in the military-industrial complex to save us from a extraterrestrial threat, or unite us all under one world order, literally. Because that's generally how it goes. So they try to stage a threat to, you know, unite us all so they can get their one world order cabal government-based government. Which is not right at all. It's fucked up. But, not how a global society should work. But, so, basically undemocratically elected and all that good stuff. You know, more money, power, and control. So if you guys want to learn about that in detail and how all that works, check it out. Quality ass video. We have Dr. Stephen Greer talking on there about that stuff, you guys. But quality quality video. Highly suggest you guys check it out because it is really good. Also check out his Fight for Disclosure documentary as well too. We took excerpts from that. And there's another one he has before that's also pretty good too, from what I recalled. But it tells you guys very well in depth about all that stuff. We kind of just, you know, take bits and pieces or the parts we felt were most important, talk to you about them to help you guys understand the threat of it. But the Jersey drone situation was just the start, because all that people were scared and everything like that, and like very skeptical and everything. Remember how it was like an Iran-based plot? Oh, we should go to war with Iran. All used as a part of their agenda to fucking promote more war, suffering, and more ways to give them, or for us to give them more money, power, and control over us, we the people, just like the 9/11. But so feel free to check it out, quality as shit. And then we also, you know, have our gaming shenanigans as well too, if you guys want to check that out. If you don't want the conspiracy facts, or you just want a good laugh, but feel free to check out our Conspiracy Facts TikTok if you guys want all of our conspiracy facts in short form. Micro-learning has been proven to be very beneficial and shows that you guys can learn things a lot quicker by, you know, learning things in small doses. Periodically, replace your feeds on socials or your Reels feeds and everything like that, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Instead of just having a bunch of brain rot and everything like that, fill with stuff that enriches you, like wholesome content, content that helps you learn and grow. Spiritual content helps your spirit learn and grow and become even better, evolved as a being, because we are spiritual beings inhabiting a physical body. Because we're more than just, you know, a meat suit. You feel me? Like we're a soul inhabiting a meat suit, you guys. But feel free to check out. And if you guys also want to learn how to survive independently, shoot corrupt systems to live in, check out our survival YouTube. We upload, like I said, to that every other week. We'll be doing that here again soon, probably after I move, arguably, unless I don't know, I might do some here in the next 2 weeks, but depends. We might be moving here relatively soon, because we might have found it a solid deal. So feel free to check it out. Good stuff, my dudes. Teach you guys things like how to make bows, slingshots, tarp shelters, bug out bags, how to forage your food, how to store your food, how to make a buttload of different fire starters. We're an expert grade pyromaniac at this point now with how many different ways we know how to start a fire. Did you guys know you can start a fire with pipe cleaner and glycerin? Yeah, you just literally pour the pipe cleaner on the ground, squeeze some glycerin on it, stir it up a little bit, give it about like 20 to 30 seconds roughly, and it'll catch fire. That's pretty fun. But quality I should. If I recommend any sort of fire to you guys, it'd probably be the Swedish log fire, which you basically take 4 fire, or like you split a log in 4 quarters. Or you take 4 log chunks and you put them all together. You can put rocks around the base to hold it together, or you take wire and wrap it around it when you do. You have to cut off the corners after you chop the wood, so it's like more square in the center. And then you just load your tinder up in there. Put your fire starter on the bottom, load tiny little pieces of tinder on there to get it going, and then you slowly start doing more and more over time. You can slowly feed it. And then eventually it takes care of itself. You also boil stuff on it. Really, really good thing. We have a video talking about that. But either way, if you guys want to see that, or how to restore your best tool to its full, you know, zen, great peace of mind, or like calm and centered, which is the best tool in your arsenal in any survival situation, is calm, cool, collected mindsets. Check out that too. We do have videos talking about that and ways to help you guys get your best tool, you know, honed for any survival situation, because a, you know, calm, collected mind is the best tool for any survival situation. But quality as shit though. Either way, my whole theme of here of all my channels is fuck the system. We don't need them. We'll be just fine without them. And, you know, gotta have a good laugh about life at times. You feel me? And all the dark things that happen in it. But so feel free to check it out, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and raid Miss Twisted Booty. So if you guys use the kindness to check her out, I greatly appreciate you very much as well too. But Twisted Booty is a really chill person. Love chatting new viewers and stuff like that. She's playing some Repo again, too. We might start doing that ourselves, because plenty of funny content can be made from that. But feel free to check it out. And then show her some love. I greatly appreciate you guys very much for being here. If you guys want to, you know, copy and paste this chat message or these emotes, you very well can. Fuck the system. Love to see all chat just flooded with fuck the system, the most punk ass shit on any streaming platform yet. And and also be the most rebel shit. But all right, my dudes, we're gonna raid out here. Thank you again to Mr. Dread, Miss Christina B, Mr. Jebediah Brown, Mr. Open Source Agriculture, and Mr. Ale for stopping by and chatting up. Appreciate you guys all very much. Thank you. Much love. And if this thing can make sure more enjoyable experience, please do let us know. But until next time, please don't forget to live long, prosper, take your peace, keep it 1,000,000% real, and as always, fuck the system. I believe we should have a video up next week for you guys for the long form content and stuff like that. We took a break because, well, your boy needs to fucking get ready to move and stuff like that. Might take a break on Friday from stream because of that. We'll have to see what happens. But either way, though, my dudes, appreciate you guys very much. And until next time, don't forget to, vibe and thrive as well too, my dudes. I will see you guys on the flip-flop. See you, tribe. All right. SensorTube and Rumble. I'll see you guys on flip-flop. Later.